Houston Texans. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, when you and I were going through our final run-throughs at breakfast, we kept... And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. From out of his end zone, it's Avery Williams. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll have a former Heisman Trophy winner calling the shots, hailing from the island of Oahu in Hawaii, Marcus Mariota. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Well, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But at this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked. And complete to Drake London. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 40. Here's Mariota. Throws right back to London, complete again. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. That one, a first down pickup of 8. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that run play. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. Six yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. Well, given where they started that opening drive, CD, I think to get 3 out of it, probably a pretty good start that they'll take.
I think you're exactly right about that because they just shook off the effects of the kickoff in field position and took the ball, moved it downfield. Didn't pay off with a touchdown, but that drive, that was really nice for them, and they did come away with 3 points.
So here come the Texans now for their first drive. Leading him out, the former Stanford man. At quarterback, it's Davis Mills. First down, Mills. And right away, he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. On 4th down, Mariota is off, and on comes Atlanta's Younghoe Koo. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and they'll be unable to build here onto their 5-point lead.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. Well, you don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. To throw, Mills. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up. That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Back near his goal line, Mariota. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Mills. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this is taken in at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the first and goal. Mills. Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks on the touchdown toss from Davis Mills. And the Texans have taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is now 2. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. We've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime, if someone falls asleep on the defensive side, you might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield, too.
Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
Feels like the clean here because that incompletion's on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, Mariota. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
This is searching for the first touchdown of this game, partner, and that quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Mills. And that is incomplete here.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 2nd and goal, Mills. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Chris Moore from 3 yards out. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And the Falcons going to get 1 more drive here in this first half. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. On play action, Mariota. territory. I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you would look, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right. Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory. Look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool, and I get it. But this deep, I just don't think it was the right time to make that call.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome everyone to our...
Well, no sooner did the teams get to the locker rooms, and they're running right back out. Halftime over, third quarter, ready to go. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Throwing, Mills. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. Mariota on first down. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And now the 3rd down throw, incomplete as well.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well.
Well, they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he's not going to get to the marker. And that's a turnover on downs. So a definite surprise there. They try the fake punt, but this time it's going to blow up in their face, CD.
Yeah, it certainly has. And look, I understand what they're trying to do. They're trailing right now, probably trying to generate some momentum. But that felt like one of those go-for-broke type of a plays in a situation where I don't know that they needed to do that. They still have opportunities, and in this case, they took a chance, and it backfired.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. On 2nd down and 4, Mills. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. Now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out.
The previous play is under review.
The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football. And, this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
After review of the play, ruling on the field
So the challenge does not sway the official's decision. Spot of the football going to remain right where it is. Play fake, Mills. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Jordan Akins, a 15-yard touchdown grab, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. On for the PAT, Ka'imi Fairbairn. This kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. And look at this, another fake. And this is caught, and the gamble pays off. They get the first. To the air again, Mariota. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 39. Throwing, Mariota. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made. It's 28. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. They'll throw again. Mariota. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to get this down near the 25. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Mariota's throw caught by Bird here. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. 3rd and short yardage. Mariota. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. They'll go. It's Patterson. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a... They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. Back now in Houston. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. Mariota's throw into the hands of Pitts here. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Mariota. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. From the gun, Mariota. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Here's Mariota. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
Down in this one, they needed that score, but they'll have to hold at least for the time being.
You're exactly right. Points that they had to have. As you said, they have to regroup now and see if they can get them another way.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this Texans defense stands tall. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down line, and it's 2nd and 4.
I gotta think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan 1st down. Down to a knee. Here's the Texans look to let the clock roll. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them 3 yardage.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. Well, on one side it is Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, when you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So we always talk about adjustments. You don't just wait till halftime. You do it series to series. They'll be working on that in preparation for their next game.
Turtles, let's get our shells and gear.
Breaking news.
I gotta focus. Teenage Mutant, let's kick some down! Select your hero. Turtles, let's get our shells and gear. We must smoke them.
What now, fearless leader?
Jaw-breaking news.
My sons are an unfriendly encounter. outplayed.
Team up.
Well done. I trust my
Cowabunga! You snooze, you lose, boyo. Big Apple, 3 p.m. I gotta focus. Shut up and punchline! Say your prayers.
You never learn, Rocksteady.
I gotta focus.
Don't give up. Give me a break. Ready or not, here I come.
Ow, my horns.
Looks like another victory for the forces of good.
Cowabunga! Out of the way, you big joints!